On the eve of his likely impeachment acquittal, President Trump will deliver his State of the Union address later tonight and is expected to lay out his case for a second term. There is suspense about whether or not he will address the partisan fight over his impeachment. I talked today to an Ohio Democrat, Senator Sherrod Brown, and a Republican, 15th District Representative Steve Stivers, and the guests who will join them for the president's address. Democrat Sherrod Brown says he hopes if the president talks about his dealings with Ukraine, he will apologize for inappropriate efforts to get dirt on a political rival and commit to never do it again. But no one expects that to happen. Brown also wants an explanation of the president's plans for social services.
I think that people in Central Ohio feel a betrayal. I mean, this is a president that said that he would always stand strong for Medicare and Social Security and Medicaid, yet just a week ago he announced that if he has a second term, he's going to make cuts in Medicare, Medicaid, and Social Security, in large part to pay for the tax cuts that went overwhelmingly, as we all know, to the richest people in America.
The senator's guest tonight is former Lordstown UAW President Dave Green, forced to move to Indiana when the Ohio GM plant closed.
The president came to the Mahoning Valley, which is my home, and told us, don't sell your house. These jobs are all coming back. Well, that hasn't happened.
The guest of Republican Steve Stivers is there to support legislation more than the president's remarks tonight. The PAUSE program is expected to get unanimous support tomorrow in the House to provide funding for service dogs for vets suffering from traumatic brain injuries, physical disabilities, or, like Walter Parker, PTSD.
Oh, my gracious. Yes, he's changed my life. I'm living the life now. I'm really living again. And to go to the organization that trained him and to go down there and to see the other people that's coming into the organization, to see where they are, they're in my shoes now.
As for the president's remarks, Stivers says it's time to go beyond impeachment to things Americans can agree on.
A lot of things we all agree on. Commitment to our veterans with issues like this. I hope he'll talk about infrastructure. I hope he'll talk about rural broadband. I hope he'll talk about the things that bring us together. And just because we passed the $1 trillion deficit in 1 year mark, I also personally hope he'll talk about fiscal discipline, because we can't keep borrowing from our kids.